What is up, guys? Julian's way here, and this guy right here. I do not know if to if it's funny, if it's interesting or what, but I think it's more interesting than funny or sad or bad. And I just want to share my thoughts on what's going on. We all know, if you follow bodybuilding, Calum Von Moger, he's had previous injuries, went back and forth to compete. He didn't. His last show NPC was 2016. He didn't turn pro. They weren't sharing out pro cards for that. You'd have to do more like an IFBB show. I made mention to this with similar with regards to Peter Molnar getting his pro card, because they're not U.S. citizens and so on. However, they share out a bunch of pro cards for that show in just that division for the classic physique in each category. That's what I saw Nick Strength and Power, and Nick did a video on him, and they went back and forth on social media and so on. And a lot of people called him out and said he did not deserve it, he didn't earn it. His injuries, you could see the difference, his conditioning, and all that, right? So I will share my thoughts on it, and there's more than one way to look at everything in life, every aspect of it. Now, I know bodybuilding is more of a different sort of thing, and it's a serious thing, but let us see what he looked like back then to up to his last show that he won his pro card, and then I'm going to give you my breakdown and my final thoughts on this. Alright, so here we go. Front double biceps 2016 NPC show on the left. On the right is just recently the NPC show this weekend. So there you can see some difference in the biceps. Peak were a bit more high, they were bigger. Lats not that much difference. Midsection looking better on the left pick. In 2016 the legs, both legs look better. Calves not much of a difference. So yeah, there for the front shot. Now let us see how much different it is from the back. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, shoulders about the same, forearms to me, well, the forearms don't count. The arms, as you all know, it's downside. We can see that we are play that out from the front, no difference from the back. The back, I would say the back look a little bit better in the upper part, but the lower part, no, not much. In the mid part, yeah, but the lower part was more tight in 2016, more smaller, more detailed. The hamstrings looks a bit better and more conditioned, however. So the calves looked a bit smaller here on the right, but from the front not much of a difference. So hamstrings looks a little better to me on the right in 2020, but not the waist. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through the side shots with the chest and so on. It was mostly about the waistline and the conditioning and the leg. Alright, so here is the thing. Alright, his biceps, we could all see the difference. Alright, the right biceps, the left biceps is more smaller in condition. The other biceps is a bit bigger and not that defined. You can see like the injuries from the past, and the leg, you can see a little bit of size difference. Now, what if you didn't know he had an injury, or you weren't looking for his legs or his biceps? How different you would have noticed it? You would have still noticed it, but not that much. And because I think he's a big social media star and all that, we know he did the Generation Iron thing. He acted as Arnold when he came on the spot, since from that video My Desire years ago. Now, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying this should have been pointed out, and there were top judges there and so on. How did he look compared to the other guys? Now, that's the thing. How did he look compared to the other guys? What were the judges looking for? Was it of a symmetry thing? He was more conditioned than both of these guys, if you looked at it. So that's another way to look at it. Now look at these other guys. These other guys were like in cast pose and conditioning. Look at the guy on the right versus the guy on the left. They did not have condition as much as this guy, but definitely they were a little bit more bigger, fuller, and not as detailed. So maybe the judges found him looking better, maybe he posed better, and all of that. So that's something to take into consideration, guys. The posing routine, how he looked next to them there with their eyes, he was more conditioned. So I do not think that I thought he earned his at least the division. I do not know, but the pro card was sharing away. The pro card was given away. So yes, I think he earned it, and he looked better than these guys. And it's just a little difference with the injuries and the cemetery. Now other people might look at it different, and that's all right. That's how it is. At the end of the day, whether you're doing good or bad, people are going to talk about a lot of people that won shows they weren't pleased, and it's just that this guy here is more viral and he's more popular and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about perspective and perception. The judges give him it, and he has his pro card, and I think he should care less about what people say or think. But that's one way to look at it. If there was only one pro card for the overall, no, I guess it wouldn't have gone to him. But it was in his division. He did not win the entire show. All right, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna rant on about it. It is what it is. If you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If not, that's alright too. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell button for notifications, please. Until my next video, take care and stay safe, guys.